So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, no joy this time. Deftly away. And now the breakaway. Nice defending, physical and effective. Pinches it off him. Forlan. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hernandez. Oh, good-looking ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Decent hit! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Forlan. That has been cut short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Gerrard. And here's Batistuta. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Pedri.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rafael Leao. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Van Bouten proves too strong. Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafael Leao. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yamal. Hernandez. Hernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread it left. Yamal. It's a really well-measured ball. Scholes trying to keep this in. It's a sharp pass. He's not got that quite right. Little pass back.
Just
Scholes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Scholes is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
No, that was never going to make it. Well, played right into his path. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pedri. Yamal. Swung over. It's Kimmich.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafael Leao. Great hit! And that is wildly off target.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, that's well spotted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he gets rid in a hurry. Neymar. 5 minutes till the break. Forlan. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got full.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forlan! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He won't be happy with that one. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through. Shot could... It's Neymar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Kimmich, good purposeful running this. And that's another good win of the ball. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Threads one in. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've got to be quick to recover this. And here's Scholes. That is a brilliant interception. Gerrard. Oh, they could break here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Yamal. Gerrard calmly anticipates. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Rafa. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
What are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's found a way through. Goes in for the header. He's got a goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. There's the hit! And through to the goalkeeper.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's Rafael Leao! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Pedri stood up well to him there.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And no, he couldn't find the finish. It's their second corner of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 2, Van Buiten. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 12, Gerard. El dorsal 4, Fabio Cannavaro.
Oh, that's a brilliant save!
El dorsal 42, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 99, el dorsal 21.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. And he's straight offside. Bruno Fernandes. That is a great pick out. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. What a throw in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Now that's well seen too. Musiala, and it's Forlan. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Cristiano shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
day. Hey, 본능이 나를 activate. Don't make a wish now, just do it. 지금 순간이만 new birthday. Switch on, 뭘 그리 놀라 넌. Wake up, 넌 먹고 있다가는 lost. Kick up, 주저앉고 저질러. Just kick it up, just kick it up. Up, never go down. 오르막길을 즐기는 타입. Bottom of hilltop, you swim away, 멈추지 않아. Escalator, so see you later on an escalator. Going up. Escalator, winning mentality. Escalator. Going up. Freak that. 눈높이를 낮출 일은 없지 절대 선택. 누구보다 태양을 원해. What was that? 발 밑에다 두고 온 두려움 is my update. The latest. Pass. Up, never go down. 내가 딱 어울리는 것처럼 멈추는 법을 몰라. 더 커지는 게날 탐내다간. 저 위에서 널 기다려 곧 만나겠지 아마도 조금 이따 보자고 끝없이 높이 going up.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So off we go then. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. He's got away. Mbappe! Fabian Ruiz gets rid without sophistication. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, smashing header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
It's their second corner of the game. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking. Ball has bounced loose now. Ribéry. So there is Raúl, the man that was one of the faces of Spanish football for so long.
Yeah, described by many of his opponents as the most intelligent player they played against because of his off-the-ball movement. But you could focus on the fact that he gets many opening goals, crucial goals, Peter.
And of course one of those he happened to score in a European final back in 2002. A training ground move within the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, I can never praise enough his ability to lead from the front, great work ethic and his willingness to drop deep and help his team out if required.
Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective. No, great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he was quick to react. Thinks one through.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's played him through. Oh, this is a and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Cannavaro is there to clear. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. And he's straight offside. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's Raul. Hernandez with the delivery. Pinged towards the front line. Scholes does really well to win the ball there. Great work on the overlap.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Fabian Ruiz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
It's Scholes! Ribery. That's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for the run.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
Big header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Big chance! Goal! Inter! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And it's Batistuta. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that is a little undercooked. Beraldo. And here's Ribery. Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Costa Curta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. Oh, easy pickings there. Ribery. And Scholes. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
It is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's going to be disappointed with that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Batistuta.
Such good technique.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ribery goes short. Milan are looking to go forward now. Batistuta might just make this. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Messi. Now it's Ribery, and he's searching through. He gets big. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Inter really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get some...
He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's crossed. He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Raul did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And they're quick to get it back. Mbappe! And he's picked out the run. Beraldo spots it and intercepts. Ribery. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe is fouled. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Fabian Ruiz. Ribery. And it's Messi. Spread neatly. Oh, it's Batistuta. He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8. Ribery. Numero 2. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13. Il numero 24.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And he cuts out the supply. Raul.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Messi. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Into Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Pedri has a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Mbappe. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. There's going to be another change here. Cristiano Ronaldo coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Looking tidy in possession here. Played back in. Has a goal! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Terrific header! Oh, brilliant save! Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. James. Pedri.
Oh, great feat, that.
De Jong. Yamal. Yamal! They've got to be quick to recover this. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt,
everybody,
it's the
and
week's
welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. And he's got his range wrong there. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hernandez. Mohamed Salah. And that has been cleared. Well, they've got it again. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with the corner. They're first. He's got to be in here. Now the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez makes the interception. Pedri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right... Big header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Yamal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's a smartly directed ball. Alexander-Arnold climbs up big. Boom, header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
it's Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It is a corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri has got himself a free kick. Koundé. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he's there to clear it. Hernandez has it in a wide position. Milan get their fourth corner. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal, that has been cut short. He's looking wide. Hernandez, gently done. Bale. And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the result. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Pedri, and they're quick to press. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Yamal. Stood up well to him there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, the ball's... In he goes again! He couldn't get hold of it.
113.
Corner number 2 then. keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bellingham. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Hernandez shapes to shoot! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He's picked his way through. Forwards and with intent. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been won straight back. Well, the counter could be on here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Deftly out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Neymar. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Bellingham taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And here's Neymar. He's had a shot!
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, what has happened here? Kimmich. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Milan with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Number 23, Caicedo. Number 13, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field,
Valverde getting this one clear.
Federico Valverde. Number
Hernandez.
28, Ricky
And
Point.
now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 5 minutes added
Kunde
time.
gets over and intercepts. Scholes. Valverde is the guilty party there. Pedri. We are into overtime. He's found a way through. Hernandez pinches it off him. Yamal, he's got away. Now is this the final assault?